All right, good evening. I wanted to give you guys and gals a real quick tip on finding high probability leads using Redfin, which is quick, easy, and free. So I have this set up where you can see I'm getting daily updates from Redfin that tell me updates about property. So it'll tell you things like price drop, open house, contingent, pending, sold, so all different kinds of things. But what you really want to focus on are the price drop houses. So, and that's a red flag. So something is going on there where they cannot currently sell their house as is. So this is something you want to focus on. Okay. So a couple ways to go about it. Number one, you got the address here. So if you live nearby, just stop by sometime. Knock on the door, talk with them, and your pitch will be, "Hey, I saw that your house online, and noticed that you had a recent price drop. Talk with them, see if there's an issue, and then offer them solution. Hey, how about this? So first of all, you're not going to pay us anything, as the buyer will pay our fee. Okay, we'll find you a good qualified buyer, and we can also work on getting your full asking price. So how about we tack on that price drop back to the, what is this one, 159. So hey, how about we can set it back to 159. Does that sound good? Now, most people are going to be at least interested in finding out more about the program, and that's where you pitch them on the program, and that's where you can shine. And then we'll work on getting them under contract so we can find a good buyer and assign the contracts and get paid. So the next best thing to actually showing up in person and talking with them is to send a mailing piece to them. So I'll be sending you guys and gals the um, that trifold brochure that I've been using for direct mail marketing myself. So you'll be able to send that along with either a handwritten note, or you can type something up and just sign it at the bottom. Something personal to really catch their eye. You don't want it to be just another mailing piece that anybody and everybody's just sending to them. So, but to do the mailing, you have to take a next step, because they're not necessarily living there. Okay, so let's do. I'm going to look at something in Stark County. So I was already looking at some recently. All right, here we go. So let's say more filters. Come on, here we go. Price reduced. All right, here we go. So let's look at this one. So price reduction. All right. So what we want to do is look on the county website for property search to verify if they still live there or if they've moved to somewhere else. So this is 11010. I do have Stark County already pulled up. 11010. Thorsby. Okay, so Newtown. I'm not familiar with Stark County, so okay, here we go. Owner one, Sunday, Edmund, and Carolyn E. So Edmund and Carolyn Sunday. Their address, 1010, or 11010 Thorsby. Okay, yep. And so then tax name, tax mailing name and address. So what this means is that they still live in the property. Now, if they were an absentee owner, whether they live in Ohio somewhere else or outside of Ohio, the tax mailing name and address will be different, either here or in the owner address. So, and then you can also see, it can give you some mortgage information. So they still own the house. As you can see, they're still in escrow. So, but this is where you would find the information on where you want to address that letter to. With this being the same, they're actually still living there. You can either, again, knock on the door or just mail it directly to here. And again, this is a high probability lead as their prices dropped and what they I mean they want to sell the property for as much as they can. So that's where we come in, is with a lease option deal, is how they're going to be able to get the most money they can out of this property. um, so if you have any questions on this, please feel free to call me, email me. And then, oh, by the way, so something you can do is, as you're doing searches, you can eventually you can do a save search somehow in here. So you can apply the filters, and so another thing Redfin's good about is you can actually download all these at the same time, where Zillow you cannot. Uh, why won't it let me save it? All right, maybe I have to change some of the criteria. Oh, there it is. So apply some more criteria, and then you can do a save search. And so let's say Stark County 1. Now you can get instant email updates as things change, or you can do it daily. So I like to do them daily, so that way when I'm doing it, I'm just doing it all at the same time. So any price drops is where I'll then uh, write up a letter for each. Again, thanks for taking the time to watch. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out anytime. Thanks.